Most traders think they have a strategy problem. They don't. They have a math problem. You can follow your rules and still go broke if the math behind your edge is broken. That's why today I'm giving you a free tool I built to prove it, to see if your strategy actually stands a chance or if you are just gambling. Here is the trap. So imagine this. You win 3 trades, feel like a trading god, but one day wipes away your entire profits for the month. You might blame psychology or market conditions, but usually it's just negative expectancy. If your win rate and risk do not align, you are mathematically guaranteed to hit 0. And the worst part, most people don't even check this because they think math is boring. Look, I spent months thinking I need a better strategy. I was building bots, testing different indicators and looking for the holy grail. But as a developer, I started looking at the data and I realized that my bad days weren't just bad luck. They were statistically inevitable because my system had no buffer. So the system behind this is very simple. It's just win rate versus risk. Most people tell you that you need to aim for 80% or even 90% win rate, which is a lie. Even professionals with 40% win rate still win because the math just works. I realized that if you don't know your expectancy, which is the average dollar you're going to make per trade, you are just flying a plane without any fuel gauge. You might be cruising at 30,000 feet in the air, but soon you are going to crash. So this is why I built the tool called Trade Expectancy Calculator. I just needed a way to get out of my own way. I did not want to journal, I just needed a firewall. Then the system tells you if you treat trading as a business or if you are a charity to the markets. Let me show you how the tool works. So out of the gate you are presented with 4 inputs you can change. Win rate, risk to reward, risk per trade, and an account size. Under it you have a quick preview of your expectancy per trade, average dollar you're going to make per trade, and a likely loss streak. So watch this, we can quickly change the win rate or risk to reward, and then the quick preview adjusts very thoroughly. So let's go with my win rate of around 56 or 57%. My average trade is 2R and I risk 1% per trade. That gives me, oh yeah, and of course let's change the account size. I usually trade with 50k or 25k, let's go with 50k. So my average dollar per trade is $355. So let's go with those statistics. 20% win rate, 1.5 R, 1.75 risk, and 50k account. Out of the gate, we see that this is bad. But let's see what happens when we click the button and run the check. So now, out of the gate, you can see that you will blow your account in around 115 trades, which is not what we want to do. So we can see the negative expectancy of 50%, minus $438 per trade, max loss streak 24 in a row, recovery after the streak, which is what we need to recover from the 24 losses, is 16 wins. We can also see a sample of 100 trades of how they're going to look. So we're going to have a win, then loss, win, then loss, win, then loss, and so on. Not only that, we have different things that we can check. So let's see what fake edge detector shows us. So very quickly, luck analysis tells us that 100% of the time a random coin flip strategy with the same RR would match or beat my results. So my results of my trading are not strategy, are not edge, it's just complete luck. So inside the equity simulator, we can see how our account is going to look over time. It's not what we want to see at all. And lastly, fix one thing. What if you change one thing? This is very nice tool as it shows you in real time if, let's say, with our current 20% win rate we go to, I don't know, 35, and with our current RR we go to 1.6, and with our risk we go back to 1. So before we can see that our win rate was 20, now it's 35, our RR change, our risk to reward change, our risk per trade change, and our expectancy dropped dramatically from minus 50% to just minus 9, which resulted in 41% improvement per trade, which gives us extra $205 per trade on average. Let's now do a simulation for someone like me. Let's see what happens when we do 65%, 63% win rate, 1.8R, and risk per trade 1, account size 50,000. So with a quick preview, we can see that expectancy is good, our average per trade is good. So let's see and run it. So now it says that strong edge confirmed. So I'm very positive with the expectancy, with the max loss streak, with the recovery. And the sample of 100 trade sequence looks something that I would very happy accept any day. In the fake edge detector, our luck analysis is 0, which means that my edge is statistically real and is not a coin flip. Inside the equity simulator, we can see how my account would grow over time. And the last part that is my favorite, which is what I can change in my strategy. Let's say I adjust my win rate to 70%, and let's try to aim for 2-hour trades. So with only those two things changed, my trading would improve around 34% per trade, which would result in additional $170 per trade, which I will take any time of the week. So please, stop trading in the dark. Go to the first link in the description and test the tool for free yourself. If your expectancy is negative, please stop trading and look at the math to make sure that you're not going to lose another account. The math doesn't lie, but does your strategy? Let me know in the comments and I will see you next week.